Welcome Diecast fans, this is WeRaceDiecast and we are back with some more Traveling Wagons Round 1 action. We have 32 custom built party wagons sent to us by Indiana Diecast Racing. They ran their wagons tournament. You can check out the whole series right now on their channel, link in the description. Today we have groups 3 and 4. If you missed groups 1 and 2, feel free to go back and watch after this one. Alright, let's get right into it. In group 3 we have Kit KM, Arlo, Kirk Adams, and Idiot Luggage. Don't ask me about that last one. He's driving that Frankenstein car and his team name is 12345. I don't know, man. My boy might have some screws loose. Kirk Adams made it to the semifinals at IDR. I don't know if that puts more pressure on him. Let's see if he can do as well here. Kirk and Arlo will start us out in the front with Kit and ID in the back. Just gonna call Idiot Luggage ID because I am not saying that 30 times. Kirk and Arlo pretty even out the gate. Arlo beats him out through the turn but spins around. Kit Cam trying to bunny hop on top of Kirk's roof. Doesn't look like it worked as Arlo takes the win. Kit gets a DNF, not the way you want to start off a match. Kit will have to make up for those lost points, while Arlo gets an extra point for the win. Arlo starting in the pole position next race and can really create some separation in points with another win. ID moves up with Arlo. Kirk joins Kit in the back row. All pretty close as they go through the turn. ID gets loose in front of Arlo. Oh my god, Kid jumps over all 3 of them, lands on someone's roof and slides off. Unable to stick the landing, does not look like he crossed the finish line. Let's see that again. That is unfortunate. That would have been a hell of a move, but no one finishes and we will run that back. Kudos to Kit for attempting that maneuver. That would have been epic if he pulled that off. Here we go again with race 2. This time it looks like ID has trouble at the gate, falls back. Kit gets around ID, tries to catch up to Kirk but slides out for a 3rd place finish. Arlo wins and Kirk with another 2nd place finish. Arlo with a commanding lead. As long as he can avoid a DNF, he definitely is looking good for moving on. Don't rule out Kit and ID. They will get a chance at redemption as they both will start up front for race 3. ID and Kit on the front row, Arlo and Kirk in the back. Again, ID slow off the gate and they swing around the turn single file. Kit and Kirk get into it up front. ID goes for the pass. Did he get it? That was close. And he does, coming from 3rd to 1st at the line. Wow. Kit can't be happy with that, losing some precious points right at the end. Arlo's still on top with 11. As long as he finishes, he will move on. ID with the clutch win will tie him up with Kirk and both having a 3-point advantage over Kit. Kit will need a miracle run to avoid being eliminated. Final lap with Kit on the pole, Kirk on his side, ID and Arlo in the back row. Kit edges out Kirk to the turn. Kirk now getting loose, and again ID charging forward for points. Did he do it again? As the beat switches, it doesn't look like he gets around Kirk, and that's a wrap, folks. Arlo and Kirk Adams will move on to the quarterfinals. What a series. Even with the DNF, Kit almost manages a come-from-behind victory. And look at that, a 2-point spread between the points. Doesn't get much better than that. Here we go with Group 4. You don't want to miss this one as we got some heavy hitters in the group. Daddy G, Oliver James, and Secondhand Speed 2 all made the semifinals at IDR. Dangerous Dawn, who is also no slouch, rounds out the group. Make sure you like and comment below if you like what you're seeing. Let's get right into it. Daddy G and Oliver James out front, Secondhand in the white splatter, and Dangerous Dawn in the back for race 1. Secondhand Speed falls back. They get massive air over the jump, and it looks like Daddy G takes the win. Cameraman can't even keep up with these guys. Dawn getting some height over the jump, but Oliver James cuts her off. Every point you can get matters. Looking at the points, Daddy G sits on top, Oliver James, Dawn, and Secondhand Speed round out the board. Oliver and Dawn now up front as Daddy G moves on back with Secondhand Speed. Dawn edges out Oliver, who is known to be fast on the track. Oh man, she is off the track. Looks like Secondhand Speed will take the win with Oliver and Daddy G right behind. What went wrong with Dawn? Tight battle for first, but Dawn's DNF unfortunately puts her at a huge disadvantage going against this strong group. It looks like she went over the jump at a bad angle, landed on the wall, and tipped over. Tough luck, but let's see if she can recover. Race 3, Dawn in Secondhand on the front row, Oliver James and Daddy G in the back row. Dawn really has her wagon tuned. She is really fast against this strong group. And she's on her side. Over the jump and recovers and wins. Woo! What a recovery, and really needed those points. Over the jump on her side, and this time uses the wall to flip upright and cruise to a win. And now she has a fighting chance for this last race. Again, we are looking at a 2-point spread with 1 race to go. Who is going to step up and take this thing? Secondhand Speed and Daddy G with the advantage, Dawn and Oliver in the back for the final lap. All pretty close as they go into the turn. Daddy G gets loose, Oliver gets around Secondhand Speed. Daddy G is gonna take it with Oliver, Secondhand, and Dawn on the final lap. Daddy G definitely moving on, but I'm not sure about who gets that second slot. And it looks like we have a tie. This is our first tiebreaker. Secondhand Speed and Oliver James will run a 3-race match to determine who will advance with Daddy G. Unfortunately for Dawn, I was really rooting for the comeback, but it wasn't in the cards today. Secondhand Speed had more points going into lap 4 and will get the inside lane advantage here. Oliver gets ahead of Secondhand, who loses control in the turn, and Oliver will take an easy win. Secondhand now at risk and must win 2 races in a row. Oliver now moves to the pole position. Gets ahead of Second Hand, tries to block. Second Hand tries to make a move on the inside, but can't get it done. Oliver hung up on the wall. Ooh, that was close. Let's see from the finish line cam. There it is. Oliver James gets over the line just before Second Hand passes him, and that will do it. Here are your winners today. They will meet again in the second round. Don't miss it. Subscribe now to stay up to date on the action. It only gets better from here. Next week we have groups 5 and 6. Take a look at the brackets as we head out. Thanks again for watching. Till next time.